What's up? Your boy Reemus, and today we're with a lesson from the Pimp game, and we're gonna get straight to it. What I learned from Pimps, and this actually helped me a lot. In general, I've actually learned a lot about how to be a man from studying Pimps because they run off that masculine energy and structure. And I can't remember who said it actually. I can't actually remember who said it, but there's a saying in the Pimp game: a woman with no instruction leads to destruction. And it's so important. Oh my God. Like, I wish a father or my father had told me at the age of 15, 16, that quote. It would have saved me so much headache. It would have saved me so much heartbreak. I promise you it would have. It would have saved me so much confusion. Now, what does that really come down to? The reason why that statement is true is because you have the masculine energy and the feminine energy, and the feminine energy is a chaotic energy. It's up and down, all about, all around, and you see this through the expression of a woman's emotions and its volatility. One day she's up, one day she's down. One time in a month she's gonna be all erratic, and people even girls themselves will make this joke about them being up and down and all around. Any energy which is like that is one which, by its nature, cannot lead. It's not possible. A woman cannot lead herself. She cannot. It doesn't make sense. Proven by the fact that women like leaders, like they actually they like you based on your leadership qualities, and they themselves will say, I need a guy who will put me in my place, handle me, who can make decisions. These girls cannot even decide where they want to eat. They really be struggling like it's rocket science. And even if they do decide where you guys are gonna eat, now she's a bit dissatisfied because you actually was the one that allowed her to make the decision. And what she wants is, she doesn't want to do none of the thinking. She wants to sit in the passenger seat. This is why women love sitting in the passenger seat. They love to just get that experience. I'm gonna be pretty, right? And you actually focus on doing the driving, which is the planning, the hard work, the logic kind of it. And they just want to focus on the feeling, the vibe, and feel good and just feel pretty. And that's what they like. That's the feminist state. And you can't be mad at that. It used to frustrate me because I'm putting expectations on them that I shouldn't be. Women don't like that. And they're not like that. So don't expect them to be like that. Just instruct and lead. With your logic, with your structure, you instruct and lead. I didn't even think about it. But the root of the word structure is in the word instruction. And a man has to have structure, so I guess he's supposed to instruct. It actually makes sense. I really didn't even think about that until I just spoke about it with you. But there would be times in the past where I wouldn't be the structure. I wouldn't just lead. I wouldn't just say whatever the fuck it is that I want, which I wouldn't speak my reality into existence, basically. Tell her the reality we're going to go upon. Tell her the path we're about to walk down. I'm supposed to tell her the path, and she walks down it with me. Or she likes the sound of it. I represent enough value, so she walks down it. But I never did that before. So, of course, that's against the gender code. And, of course, it caused a problem. So, for you, what does this mean? This means you have to get out of your head in terms of what feminism has put into it, in terms of making you feel bad or controlling for leading. It's incorrect. It's a lie. You're going to go through heartbreak, pain, and frustration if you don't listen to this, because the female energy, the woman is going to have a little bit of resentment for you, a little bit of disgust, and a little bit of distrust if you do not lead. It should be, you say this, boom, that's what you're doing. And the only really thing you really need to do is just say the logic behind why you're doing it. If I can leave you with anything, it would be this. And I want women to watch this video, and I want them to know this, because they have to know they're like this. You know, it's no sense. Well, I mean, you could just know it yourself, but it's better if they actually know, okay, this is how the synchronicity between the energies is supposed to be. If you allow a woman to drive the car, she's going to drive it off the cliff. I discovered that in my first couple of relationships where I allowed the feminist fucking principles to be in my head. So I didn't lead, I didn't instruct, I didn't give proper structure. And every time I let the girl lead, she fucked it up every single time. Every single time. Not once did she fucking do it right. Now, in the areas where she is supposed to lead, I guess it's her thing, right? Like, I don't fuck with a girl when it comes to cooking, or I hate making food. So when it comes to that, okay, she can be the leader of that. I don't really care. But in what I'm supposed to lead in, if she leads, trust me, she's going to drive the car off of the cliff. And that is what I'm going to leave to you. If you don't believe me, it's cool. Go through it, experience it, and then come back to this video and say I was right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.